Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the second round out here on this gorgeous property in Colorado Springs, Colorado, at the Flying Horse Resort and Club. Just an outstanding experience out here all around. Guarantee it. Highly recommend. So, we're out here today playing the North course, their new course designed by course architect Phil Smith, and it so happens that they give you a book out there if you want it that has a hole-by-hole description from the words of Phil Smith himself. So I'm going to do something a little different through these next two videos, this one and the next one, for part 2 on the back 9, where I'm going to narrate from his own words. And we'll start that right now here. So, with Pikes Peak ascending in the background, this medium-length par 4 plays just over 100 feet downhill and serves as a visually spectacular introduction to Black Forest and the Flying Horse North Golf Course. A drive challenging the Lone Center Ponderosa Pine provides the best angle to approach the green. A large left greenside bunker guards against drives hit too far left towards the left fairway bunker. The green can be deceiving to the eye as it breaks to the front and back left corner. So, that's what Phil's got to say about this hole, and I've got some more time here to talk before I run out of this clip, really, because I just recorded for a long time here. But anyway, yeah, for me, I'm taking driver, and yeah, I'm pretty much going to do exactly what he said there. That one lone tree right in the middle, I'm just playing to the left of it, and I'm pretty much just hitting cuts right now, so I'm going to cut it around that tree, try to shave off some yardage, and put myself over there off to the right side of the fairway if I can to get up on this green. Let's check it out. Solid. All right, 118 left. Let's hit this 52, see if we can't stick it. Flew it a little long, but we're putting. It's on the green, baby. Let's see if we can drop a long birdie. Let's check it out. Should have hit a 56. All right, ladies and gents, here's what I'm looking at. Pretty good. Oh, there's my divot. I'm like, okay, like where did I land this bad boy? Looks like it did not backspin for me. We're standing right next to my divot right now. All right, fixed. Fix your divots, kids. Be nice to the course, because well, the course wants to be nice to you. Yeah, that's a gimme par. I'm not gonna give that a serious bet, but nevertheless, we'll putt it just for practice. There it is. Yep. 4, baby. Great start. On to number 2. Let's check it out. Although playing nearly the same yardage as number 1, this 434-yard par 4 will play considerably longer uphill, 35 feet, and into the prevailing wind. At 225 yards, The carry over the left fairway bunker should serve as the optimum aiming point from the tee. The second shot plays uphill about 25 feet into a catcher's mitt green. Any shot clearing the right green side bunker will funnel nicely to any right side pin positions. So there's what Phil's got to say about this hole. And yeah, I think that's spot on as well. Especially, again, hitting fades. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it over that left bunker there and fade it back in. And that should open me up for a pretty good look onto the green from there. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Driver in hand. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. That was hammered. Hammered. Oh boy. Top middle of the club. You gotta love that. Yeah, we're way down there, middle of the fairway. Went right over the kind of weeds to the left there and then put a baby fade on it back in. Gorgeous. Let's go check it out. All right, ladies and gents, here we are, right in the middle of the fairway. You gotta love it. I only got about 91 yards left to the middle, about 75 to the front. So 56, just gonna float one up there real nice and easy. Yep. That's gonna be putting. GIR again, baby. I'm loving it. I'm loving my green striking right now. It's always been a weak part of my game, but I love it. I'm gonna turn the camera off, but then I'm gonna fix that divot. All right, let's get up there and see what happened. All right, ladies and gents, there I am. Decent look for birdie here. I should say about 15 feet or so to get in that hole. Gosh, I stopped it on a dime. My divot's like right next to the hole. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Pick up the ball just to fix the divot. All right, let's check it out. No. Yeah. You know what? I gave myself that one. I'm marking that down as a 4. I had that. I just didn't even line it up. Putted it for practice. Yeah. Look at that view though. That's just gorgeous. Very nice. Moving on to the next hole. At nearly 200 yards, the first par 3 on the golf course plays slightly uphill. The cluster of right greenside bunkers offer a challenge to any pins located behind. The left front of the green is deceptive to bump and run shots and provides several shot options from the tee. The green surface has several gentle undulations and drains to the front left, center right, and back right corners. So there's Phil's description on this hole here, this beautiful par 3. Obviously, I'm not playing it all the way back at 2 bills, a little closer than that. But, yeah, I mean, for my kind of short and mid irons, I noticed that I have been able to kind of pull them left a little bit. So, yeah, I'm kind of going at the left edge of the bunker that kind of extends furthest into the middle of the hole there. And then if I pull it a little bit, then that should be nicely on the green. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Okay. missed it right a little bit. I'm in between those bunkers, so we're chipping, but that's okay. Let's go see if we can get up and down. All right, ladies and gents, and there I am. Stayed out of that bunker. That's nice. Although the traps here do look pretty nice, so I wouldn't really be worried about that if it wasn't a trap, but nice that it's not. I got some grass, so let's see if we can't stick it close for an up and down. Let's check it out. A downhill chip though. It's a weird testy one. Okay, cool. Let's go check it out. Little long. All right, testy par attempt. Let's see what I can do. Alright, well, little poke, no big deal. Moving on to number 4. Let's check it out. This 430-yard par 4 should play true to the scorecard distances. No fairway bunkers were designed on this hole, as the narrow fairway is adequately protected left and right by the existing stand of ponderosa pines. The green is surrounded by 4 well-placed bunkers that cross from left to right and frame the backdrop. The shot into the green is crucial, as the putting surface has the most undulations and elevation change of any other on the course. So, yeah, that's what Phil's got to say about this hole, and what am I doing? Driver, left line, fade it back in from there. I'm just really trying to avoid having to deal with that tree on the left side, so that's quite nice that I've got a fade to play right now. But yeah, from that right side of the fairway, that's certainly the most open shot onto this green, so that's the shot that I want. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Solid. Woo. Off to the right side, but it just stayed inside the car path over there. So brilliant. Let's go play from there. Should be about pin high from there, so that's nice. Let's go check it out. All right, ladies and gents, well, that's service for you. Right next to the car path. I mean, there's the car path. There's my ball. Pretty solid. It's kind of dug deep in there, though, so that's going to suck. But I got 102 left to get up on this green. That's to the middle of it, and I'm going to play that number. So, yeah, I mean, I have a pretty clear line to it, though, which is pretty nice. So, yeah, 56 in hand. Let's see if I can find the right speed to put it up on this green. Alright, hold it a little bit. So, on the green, we're going to be chipping on from just over that trap to the left. Let's go check it out. Okay, putting now. Sweet. Alright, went a little deep here, but let's see if we can't make a long par here. All right. We'll get out of there with bogey. Oh man. I was like, no, that one's too long to give it to myself. I actually got to putt that one. So, yep. There it is though. 5 on the board. Moving on. The first par 5 on the golf course is the first of the next 6 holes to play from the prairie side of the Palmer Divide. This 538-yard par 5 meanders gracefully downhill 50 feet between strategically placed bunkers. Play as tightly as you dare to the first right fairway bunker to provide the best chance to reach this green in 2. Clear the right cluster of bunkers in the second landing area to gain the best bounce-in angle to the smallest green on the golf course. So yeah, I think that's pretty well strategized there too. I mean, it should be, right? He designed the course. But for me, obviously, Faden, I'm actually going at the 2 bunkers over there, or rather one kind of big bunker, over there off to the left, and I'm just going to cut it in from there as the hole also kind of slopes from left to right out in the fairway there. So anyway, driver in hand, let's pump it down this left line and see what we can do. Let's check it out. Just to the right of that bunker. I actually hit that one pretty straight. So that's nice that I got a little bit of fade on it. Let's get up there and check it out. I was hammered. All right, ladies and gents, so here I am, just barely made it over this bunker here. So I swore I saw that fade a little further to the right, but I'm driving around like, where's my ball? And I come up here, I'm like, well, maybe I went over it. And then, yep, lo and behold, there I am. So I got 208 left to get on, 222 to the back, so I'm going to try to green it in 2 with a 6 iron. Let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Oh, I'm just short on the right-hand side. That was an epic shot, though. Oh, man. I wish you could see that from here. Almost made it. We'll be chipping close for our 3rd shot to get on the screen. Let's check it out. All right, ladies and gents, so there we are. And, you know, coming up here, that's actually a lot closer than I thought even. It was like 2 feet off the green. So I'm not chipping at all, naturally. This is Texas wedge time, baby. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Easy money. So here we are, eagle putt from just off the green. Let's see if we can't stick it close. Let's check it out. Hit the back toward that, come back. Alright, I crushed it a little long. A little long that was. Yep. Thought it was going to take more heat, but it didn't. So, yeah. Yeah, these holes, they haven't punched these greens yet like they did the ones yesterday, so kind of jacked up a little bit from that, thinking I got to hammer it, but these greens are actually rolling a bit faster, so. Okay, long birdie attempt, but a birdie nonetheless. complain about a par. You gotta love that. Moving on to number 6. Let's go check it out. This challenging 190-yard Lakeside par 3 has 2 separate teeing grounds in which to choose from. The right tees offer a 20-foot elevated view to the green, while the left, Lakeside tees, are placed perfectly level to the green. Feeding the ball from the right is the safe play. However, challenging the long front left bunker will generate the most birdie opportunities. The back right greenside bunker will capture any shot shying too far from the lake. This hole will play especially long into the prevailing southwest wind. So yeah, I obviously chose the left tee boxes here. I didn't even notice the right side tee boxes, if I'm being completely honest, or else I might have played those. I don't know. But I'm kind of glad that I played this one just because I like the view better from right in front of the lake here, so pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, I've got like a 8 iron in hand. That's what I was hitting on this hole. That's right. And obviously, I'm just going right at the pin because, you know, kind of fading. And if I pull it left from there, okay, as long as I get the correct yardage that this 8 iron should get, that's not going to be really a problem either. Although that'll be kind of a short-sighted shot. But with this nice massive green, if I just aim right there pretty much at the pin over there off to the left side as it was this day, then I should be pretty safe for any miss. Only thing you can't really do is miss short. So, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Ooh, I barely made it on the green. That wind did impact it, so that sucked. But I'm just over the furthest right trap, so that'll be a long putt, but a putt nonetheless. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, there's my ball there, all the way off there to the left from this angle, and there's the pin. So another seriously long putt, but hey, whatever, man. It's still a putt. I'm on the dance floor, as they say. But the bad news is, the music is faint. So, let's see if I can drain a long one anyway. Let's check it out. Do it! So close. Oh, you love to see it though. Yeah. Textbook par. Yep, loving it. All right, on to the next hole. Let's check it out. Don't be deceived by the width of the fairway, as one of the most exposed tee shots on the golf course awaits on this uphill par 4. The fairway pitches from left to right and requires an accurate read of the conditions before executing. The long, narrow turtleback green feeds from left to right and will require an accurate approach shot to hold the putting surface that features a strong false front. Yeah, you definitely got that right. Yeah, as you'll see here, a little foreshadowing, I kind of fell prey to the false front here on this green. It just looked a lot closer to me than it was after the drive. But, I mean, spot on with the description of the fairway, that's for sure. Obviously, if you can play a draw into the kind of left bank there, that's going to offer you a pretty good safe shot to stay in the fairway. And if you're playing a fade like myself, well, just make sure that you give yourself a generous amount of room for that ball to roll in the fairway once you pump it down there. So me, that's exactly what I'm doing, taking that left line. And yeah, fading it back in. I'm just going to try to fade it into the left side of the fairway because looking to me like it's going to roll pretty hard from there down into the right with the left to right spin. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Found it a long way, but it found its way over to the right side. So let's get up there and see what happened to it. Hopefully it didn't bounce into the long stuff, but it landed in the fairway for sure. Let's check it out. All right, so luckily I found this little defilade over here and kept it right in the fairway, which is nice. So 143 left to get on into the middle, 128 to the front, playing uphill. So I'm gonna play the middle number. And looks like the pin's up front, gap wedge in hand. Let's check it out. Okay, a little bit left, but that's okay. Solid strike. Let's go get it done. All right, ladies and gents, there we are. So pretty decent club selection actually for how uphill it was. So yeah, I'm not really mad about that, coming up just a tiny bit short. But I mean, close enough. I could have taken the pitching wedge, obviously. That's what I should have done from back there. So, but that's okay. I mean, if I missed it left anyway with the pitching wedge, then it would have just been up on that hill in an even more awkward position. So actually kind of pin high just off the green. So Texas wedge engaged. Let's check it out. Yeah, that was really weak. You know what? You probably still see me there. Alright, we're taking the 5 on that one. Okay, so Texas wedge, not the best play there. Probably should have chipped that, but that's okay, you know? Stuff happens when you pull the putter early, and sometimes it happens to be that. Moving on to the next hole, let's check it out. At 553 yards, this downhill par 5 will be reachable on days when the wind is from the south. Avoid the dry creek along the right all the way along this prairie hole. The second shot should challenge the left fairway bunker to bounce in toward the approach. The green is designed in a classic Rendon style from left to right. So I'm not sure what Rendon means, or no, Redon, yeah, R-E-D-A-N. So, yeah, but anyway, I'm not sure what that is. I misread that. It must be French or something. Kind of sounds French. But whatever it is, yeah, the green's definitely left to right, that's for sure. Kind of a dogleg right is what we're looking at here, downhill slope all the way. Kind of reminds me of this hole on in Reno on the private side of Red Hawk. That's called the Beast. It's a 700-yard par 5 up there, kind of uphill and then back downhill. It looks a lot like that. But anyway, so sort of nostalgic for me in that sense. But obviously, I'm liking dogleg rights. So I'm just playing it kind of middle of the fairway and maybe a little left of that, and then I'm just going to cut it down from there, and I should be able to get a little bit of speed slot action to carry my drive a little farther than it probably deserves. So let's give it a rip, driver in hand, and see what we can do. Let's check it out. Nice. All right. I should be just off to the right side over that mound off to the right there. Floated it in to perfection. Let's go check it out. All right, ladies and gents, you'll love to see it. Got a little bit of roll after the hill too. The hill's a good like 40 yards back from us here. So I got 230 left to get up on this green. So not all that long of a drive, but just fine. Fairway lie, gotta love it. I'm giving it the 4-iron to try to get on into here. So all I gotta do is keep it left and not go in the water to the right. Let's check it out. Alright. That's just fine. Hit it a little bit stiff there, so didn't quite get all of it, but I'm just in the fairway to the left, or maybe right in front of the furthest left bunker. So we'll be chipping to get on in reg. Let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, there's what I got left. Just to pop over this bunker, not a problem. Okay, pretty good look for birdie there. Let's get up there and check it out together, shall we? Because that was not bad. Gosh, I landed it right next to the hole. And then it just kind of rolled out from there. Couldn't really spin it hard enough from that distance. But hey, it is what it is. I'll take it, right? Not a problem at all. It's a solid look for bird. Let's see if I can drain it. Let's check it out. Oh, check this club head cover out too. I got this at the BMW a couple weeks ago. Little swag golf. Saw Paige Sporanic standing in front of the stand there. Well, she was up there like the day before, and I was like, I gotta check those out. 156 bucks that thing cost. Most expensive club head cover in the world. Crazy. Right. I thought that was a lot more downhill than it was. Sorry for leaving it short, but hey, I'll never cry about a par. Pretty nice. 5 on the board. Moving on to the next hole. At nearly 450 yards, the par 4 final hole on the front 9 will play even longer into the prevailing wind and slightly uphill. Use the right fairway bunkers as an aiming point, or challenge the tree line along the left to trim a few yards off your overall length. The small green is surrounded by 4 bunkers and is separated into 2 hemispheres by a ridge through the middle. So yeah, tough hole here, being a dogleg left for me hitting fades. But yeah, I mean, those trees are easily clearable off to the left there. Maybe they won't be one day when they grow up a little taller, but who knows? They might stay somewhere around the same height. So anyway, I'm just kind of, yeah, taking that left line there over those trees, and I'm just going to try to shave them off to the right edge of them and fade the ball back in from there. So anyway, let's give it a rip and see what we can do, driver in hand. And thanks again for watching another episode of Midgard Golf with us. Join us next time for the back 9 out here on this marvelous course. And one word to the wise here. So after this hole, I kind of had to play some speed golf to make up some time. So as you approach the 9th hole, there's a little sign that just says 9 and then an arrow to the left. And then immediately at that sign is this little dirt road. Don't turn down that dirt road. I did, and ended up on this kind of impromptu detour, sort of excursion through the countryside, and sort of fell behind a little bit, lost a bit of time. So I kind of had to pick up the pace to catch back up and get it back into temporal position. After this hole. So anyway, words to the wise: stay on the cart path after number 8 when you're on your way to 9, and you'll be fine. Don't veer off on that dirt road. Okay. Anyway, enjoy the hole, and we will see you next time. Hopefully you guys smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Got a whole lot of great content coming your way real soon. So, and until then, have a great day. Just off to the right side in the fairway, next to those bunkers. Let's go check it out. Probably be a long one home from there, but that's okay, safe. All right, there we are, about an 8-iron left, everybody, about 180. Let's check it out. 174, perfect. Solid. Should be back left of the green. Let's check it out. All right, ladies and gents, so there we are for our birdie attempt. Not bad. I got about a 15 to 20 foot or something like that. So yeah, pretty decent shot there, I'd say, especially from all the way back there. Not a great, well, drive for distance anyway. So let's give it a rip, see if I can bury this bird. Hold it a little bit. Never complain about a par. Gotta love it, baby. Moving on to number 10. We'll see you guys next time on the back 9. Until then, have a wonderful day.